We are living through, right now, the single fastest technological shift in all of human history, and that's the explosion of artificial intelligence. But here's the thing, this is just the beginning. The real question isn't about what AI can do today, it's about what it's going to unlock next. What is the next great leap for all of us?
To really get a handle on what's coming, you have to appreciate the sheer speed of what's happening right now. AI isn't just another tech trend. No way. It's evolving so fast that it makes the internet and even the smartphone revolution look like they were happening in slow motion. And this incredible speed, that's the launchpad for everything that comes next.
Okay, so if AI is the launch pad, then where are we going? What's the destination? What is the technology that's going to transform humanity even more profoundly? Well, the answer isn't just one single invention. It's actually a powerful convergence, a coming together of forces that are already starting to take shape. So, the first pillar of this revolution, it's maybe the most personal and profound one of all. We're talking about the direct upgrade of the human condition itself. Yeah, technologies that don't just help us, but actually become a part of us. We're talking about merging our own biology with the digital world we've created. And this upgrade? It's happening on two big fronts. On one side, you've got neural interfaces. That's all about evolving the mind, right? How it connects with the world. And on the other side, you've got genetic engineering. That's about evolving the body, literally editing the source code of life itself. Let's dig into the mind part first. This completely reframes how we think about AI. For decades, we've been stuck behind screens and keyboards. But neural interfaces, they just dissolve that barrier. They create a direct line from our own biology straight to our technology, letting us communicate not with our fingers, but with pure thought. And the potential here is just staggering. Imagine controlling your devices just by thinking about it, curing awful memory disorders like Alzheimer's, instantly breaking down language barriers, or even sharing complex ideas, maybe even emotions, from one mind to another silently. This isn't science fiction anymore. The groundwork is being laid right now. So while we're rewriting our connection to machines, we're also learning how to rewrite ourselves. If you think about DNA as biological software, then gene editing tools like CRISPR, they're the programming languages that let us go in and edit that code. We're really moving from just discovering nature to actively designing it. The possibilities here are just mind-blowing. We are talking about programming immunity to genetic diseases right from birth. We're designing crops that can grow in the harshest climates to help solve world hunger. Growing replacement organs in a lab so there are no more donor wait lists. We could even build a synthetic immune system to fight off pretty much any virus. It's a total game changer for medicine and biology. So we've upgraded the human, but this revolution also completely reshakes the world around us. These next two pillars are all about redefining reality itself and the tools we use to understand it. This is where we break the old rules of computing and finally dissolve the screen between us and the digital world. First up, quantum computing. So forget everything you know about ones and zeros. A normal computer tries one path at a time to solve a problem, but a quantum computer, it uses these super weird laws of quantum mechanics to explore every single possible path all at the exact same time. And that leads to this absolutely mind-bending reality. We're talking about a leap in computing power that is almost impossible to wrap your head around. Problems that are basically unsolvable today, like simulating complex molecules to discover new drugs or creating perfect climate models, they become trivial. This is the engine that's going to drive the next century of scientific discovery. The impact is going to be felt absolutely everywhere. Quantum computing will make all of today's encryption obsolete, like overnight. We'll have to completely redesign cybersecurity from the ground up. But on the flip side, it'll let us design new medicines, new materials, and new energy sources at the molecular level. It's a tool that's going to transform science, finance, and defense, the whole shebang. All this new computing power is also going to reshape our day-to-day lives. We've already gone from the text-based internet to the mobile internet in our pockets. The next leap is the spatial internet, and that's the point where the digital world finally escapes the screen and becomes a layer on top of our actual physical reality. Just think about it for a second. No more monitors. Your work, your apps, your messages, they're just floating in the 3D space around you. You could take a class by literally walking through a simulation of ancient Rome. Or you could collaborate with your coworkers in a shared virtual space like you're all in the same room.
We're going to stop looking at our devices and start living inside our data.
But here's the thing. None of this, not the neural links, not the quantum computers, not the spatial internet, none of it is possible without a massive breakthrough in energy. Every single great revolution in human history was built on finding a new way to power civilization.
You can pretty much tell the story of humanity through our energy sources. From fire to steam to electricity, each leap unlocked a totally new era. And now, we are right on the cusp of the next huge one, harnessing fusion. That's the power of the stars, and we're learning how to create clean, limitless energy with it, right here on Earth. And fusion is just one piece of this new energy puzzle. Imagine it combined with huge advances in battery storage, wireless power transmission, and smart grids run by AI that send energy exactly where it's needed with perfect efficiency. This isn't just a new power plant, it's the new operating system for a truly planetary civilization. And that brings us to a really critical geopolitical point. The race to build this energy future isn't just about science, you know? It's about global power. Whoever masters this new energy paradigm will define the economic and political landscape for centuries to come. It's that big a deal. So we've talked about upgrading the human, upgrading reality, and upgrading our power source. But the true revolution, it isn't any one of these things by itself. It's what happens when they all come together. Because we're not just waiting for one magic bullet to change everything. The future isn't just about AI or just biotech or just quantum computing on their own. The real magic, the real revolution, happens at the intersection. Imagine an AI designing brand new medicines on a quantum computer, which are then delivered into your body through a synthetic immune system that you programmed, all of it powered by a fusion grid. That's the convergence. And AI is the amplifier, making every other technology in this stack exponentially more powerful.
So this whole conversation, which is so often framed around a fear of machines replacing us, it just misses the point. The real revolution is about a fundamental transformation of our species, a deliberate, self-directed evolution into something entirely new.
So the ultimate question really isn't what comes after AI. The question is, are we ready for what we are about to become? Because this revolution, it isn't coming anymore. It's already here.